think there'll be a stairwell here, hopefully. Yeah, there's stairs over there.
Well, I was in my room and, you know, it was a long day of traveling, so I was pretty tired. I was ready to take a nap.
So she was like, I'm gonna have you guys all go to your rooms, get checked in, and if you get a knock on your door, you're going first. So we started unpacking, and sure enough, got the knock on the door.
Surprise! Ellie, you're going tonight!
There's been a lot of anticipation since we've been having to wait, you know, just not a few weeks, but a few months.
Ready?
Yeah. It got me really nervous because I was kind of the kickstart of the whole week.
Going first, it's exciting because you're kind of like, you don't have time to get the jitters, but then you get on there and you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't have a chance to watch anyone else. Here I go.
You're number one.
I know. I can't believe it. I'm like starting it all off.
Kicking it off with the rookie.
Once I got down there, Stephanie, you know, came right up to me, told me what I was gonna do, so I kind of had an idea and to not be nervous because I was prepared.
1 out of 33. Take 1.
It was down on the beach, these big dark rocks, and so they wanted me to lay down on those, and they were pretty slippery. They had a lot of moss on them, so trying to figure out how to place myself was kind of hard.
Yes. Awesome.
I felt myself really tense at first, so when I figured out how to relax and just look through the camera was probably when I felt really comfortable.
Oh, I love that. Love that. I mean, you are doing phenomenal.
I think the easiest thing is saying like, relax. Just relax and have fun and enjoy the moment.
Okay, come here.
Those look awesome.
You did so good.
Thank you.
Like, so good.
So I walked down to the beach and it's this incredible view. Turn the corner and there's this tiki hut.
Hello.
And I was like, oh my gosh, like fingers crossed, I hope I'm going to the tiki hut.
Yeah, keep that.
Growing up, I was always the tall, awkward, like gangly one. So I was never like confident in taking photos and posing and all that stuff. So then to finally see like a product where I feel beautiful, you look at it and you're like, I didn't think I could do that.
I love you. You're so talented. Yay, thank you so much.
I know, right? Like,
do you have 5?
This morning's shoot was by far the most fun I've had shooting all my time as a Chiefs cheerleader. I got to shoot with Katrina and Ashley O, who are 2 of my best friends, and it was so much fun because it's very rare to get to see your teammates shoot. Most of the time, you know, sometimes we'll have to wait in a bus or sometimes we'll wait in hair and makeup, so it's really awesome for us to be able to be in a group environment.
I made it easier to get up this morning. I never went first, so it was really fun for me to watch them and be kind of inspired and motivated by them. Just the day prior, I saw them in the beach in their casual swimsuit, but then to see them bombshell with gorgeous makeup and hair and just be posing like something out of a magazine, it makes me believe that I can do the same thing and inspires me and gets me fired up to do my own shoot.
Okay, get ready, because the sun's popping, Katrina. You could even do something with your back hand. Hand in your hair and look at him. That's pretty.
You start out with your first pose that you kind of have in mind, and then you go off of that. They tell you to tweak either to move your leg a certain way, your arm a certain way, your body.
Relax your left hand. Let that right arm bend just a little. So do something like an arch.
Stephanie and Steve and the whole crew, they're always thinking about the end product. So obviously if something's not working, they're gonna shift. And that's what's so great is it only gets better as the shoots go on.
All right, so we're gonna give the sun actually a few minutes to do something different.
It's just amazing how Steve has such a knack for getting the right angle to make you look your best.
Yeah, the colors are sharp, sharp, sharp.
My favorite thing in the shoot is just when Steve and Stephanie stop and they look at the picture and then they look at you and they just smile. Because you know that that means that you were able to fulfill their vision.
Wow, that's awesome.
I can't wait to see the calendar as a whole after everything's said and done and the very best shots are picked. A lot goes into it that people don't realize, so it's really fun to celebrate when that final product is revealed.
My name is Kayla, and this is my rookie year. I actually ended up tearing my ACL, and I have some meniscus tears as well. So I have been recovering for 12 weeks now. I'm not able to do the physical activity a lot of the girls can, so I had to really maintain my diet. I had to really be in the gym 24 hours. I mean, I'm in PT 4 days a week for 2 hours, so it's definitely time consuming, but I'm just really happy to be here, and I'm so glad it all worked out.
Go really slow, Kayla.
I just can't get over that. Words can't even describe how you feel the morning of your shoot. My first thought was, I've never been out of the country before, and we're not in Florida. I mean, it was beautiful. The sunrise in the background with that orange and the pink, it was just breathtaking.
These are great.
Power to the rookie.
Judah kept asking, is that your bad knee? Is that your bad knee? So it was just trying to get that right position to make sure, you know, I'm comfortable, she's comfortable where I'm at. But once I stood up and I was able to just hit that pose, I mean, I felt beautiful.
Look at the reflection in the water.
Once you get behind the camera and you see your photo, it's just day and night how you feel versus what they see. I didn't even know I could look like that.
Good job. You did it. Good job.
The Chiefs Cheerleader Calendar Special is brought to you by Volvo of Overland Park, home of the Red Friday Rally, Prime Sport, the official hospitality and fan travel partner of the Kansas City Chiefs, Microsoft Surface, the official tablet of the Kansas City Chiefs, and by the University of Kansas Hospital, the official healthcare provider of the Chiefs and the athlete in you.
My name is Laura. This is my rookie year as a Chiefs cheerleader. I first tried out in 2012 and I made it to finals, and then I didn't make the final cut. But I had caught the bug, so I decided to come back the next year. So unfortunately that year, a different story but same ending, and that happened again in 2014 and again in 2015. And then this year, my 5th time, I made the team.
So my guess is I'm not sure where, but
So I go out and she wants me to pose in the forest, and she said, Laura, it's about to rain, we've got to go now. Let's get out there.
I can feel the storm.
yeah, it's, although it may just blow over.
We get started, but then I feel a couple drops of rain, and all of a sudden, big drops were coming.
Get in. I'm worried about her hair.
So took about a 15-minute break, and I think I got re-nervous during that time because I thought about everything I was doing and if I needed to change anything.
You waited for this, right? Okay, so it's like a special moment. Don't overthink, and we'll guide you.
I think there was a lot of anxiety, but in a good way, an anxious, excited kind of feeling. 5 years of build-up. How is it really gonna feel? I've imagined it for a while, but haven't actually gotten to experience it.
Nice.
That's pretty.
So most of the time when you see a picture in a magazine and it just looks effortless, they're probably in a lot of pain and really awkward positions.
Are your legs quivering? Do you need a rest?
In the picture, it kind of looks like just a moment, but it's not. I think people would be surprised how awkward we are having to hold ourselves.
It's like, oh, I'm laying on the tree today. Okay?
They're just so calming and so encouraging.
You did good. Yeah. It goes fast, doesn't it? Yeah, it went so fast. It's like, boom, we're done.
So overall, I think it doesn't really matter what comes your way. You have such a great team around you that it's a good experience.
My name is Morgan, and this is my rookie year. A few years ago, I decided I had this sort of wild and crazy dream to become an NFL cheerleader. I actually told my grandma, who is the world's biggest Chiefs fan, on Thanksgiving that I planned to audition this year, and she started to cry. So fortunately, I made the team.
So you want to pull that one down a little? Yes. So I got levels, and then you got to you have great abs. Make sure I see them, okay?
I was really nervous leading up to the trip, and then when I got to Mexico, I felt pretty comfortable, and then I got in front of the camera, and I was like, oh my gosh, what do I do? It was like everything completely left me. For a few minutes, I just had to kind of sit there and breathe in and out and just look at the water and calm down, and then kind of get back into photography mode.
Or she goes a little bit more in the water. Can you go down a little more in the water? Yes, good girl. Morgan, you look so pretty. So here's what I need you to do. So I want you to keep your hair back, but you're not gonna do this with your head, okay? Maybe rest your hand on your knee a couple times.
I have to give a shout out to all the swimsuit models in the world because it's not as easy as you think it will be. I was nervous and I was almost slipping on the rocks, and your body is contorting all different ways, so it's tough work. You don't imagine yourself in that light. You see yourself in your worst and best moments, but to see yourself in something you've never done before, and it's kind of surreal. I didn't recognize myself.
Hi, my name is Crystal. This is my 10th year with the Chiefs. I am a computer programmer. I work for a healthcare IT company, so love it. I get to nerd out.
So, I know you know that.
My shoot that I had was on a beach, and so I've never actually got to do a beach scene.
In 10 years, we've never put her in the water.
10 years!
Changing it up.
I think there's a lot of preparation. Most people don't realize before we even get here to be able to do the shoot. We look at other various calendars to be able to know what pose we may be able to do and mimic, and then we see what pose actually works for us.
Ooh, I like that. I love that angle.
It's weird because it looks like it's comfortable, but it's not a comfortable position whatsoever because you usually have to twist and then look this way and then tighten your abs and then but still tilt your head this way. So it can be really awkward feeling, but you just know like the more awkward it is, the better the shot's gonna be. I don't normally get to see the pictures at the end of it.
I love how excited you are.
I was just blown away. Being able to see like, oh my God, I can't believe that's me. Like, it's still like after 10 years, like I can't believe that's me.
name is Molly. This is my 5th year as a Chiefs cheerleader. I do have an identical twin sister. She was a Chiefs cheerleader for 4 years with me, and then this year I ended up retiring. So this has been an interesting year for me, just continuing to do something that I've done my whole life with her, but kind of getting to be my own person and having my individual side come out as opposed to everyone knowing Brooke and Molly.
Molly, come on over, my dear.
So I'm just ready to go, and they asked me if I would run out there after Alexis and hop into the same spot and kind of start doing some poses.
Come right here to this one.
Can you stand on those rocks without shoes?
The rocks, they were a little deceiving. They were volcanic rocks. The texture was very sharp. Started running on those rocks and it felt like I was running on a bunch of razor blades. But I made it slowly and surely out there. We have a tendency as, your first time a rookie on a calendar shoot, you are so conscious of what you're doing that you kind of tense up. And really what you have to understand is that a lot of times swimsuit models look relaxed because they are. And just really be conscious of what you're doing, but also be confident and just trust that the natural movements of your body are going to reflect on the other side of the camera.
Here comes a wave.
It definitely was a challenge to try and hold our poses while the waves were coming in.
Here comes a bigger wave.
But it was very cool in a different ocean setting than I'm used to. As a female, it is a little bit of a nerve-wracking setting. You see a camera, you see a bunch of people there, and it's just you. So, you're kind of the main event, and none of us were really prepared for that prior to being on the team, but you have to take on that role. But there's so many people supporting you. Steph and Steve are amazing, and I think it took me a while to realize that Steve is really there to do whatever he can to give us the best shot. I saw him falling in the waves and, getting kind of just blasted by the water, but he was just doing whatever he could to get the best angle. I'm very appreciative of that as a female who, may not be as comfortable in front of the camera, knowing that they're really gonna do whatever it takes for me to get the best shot.
Was it weird being by yourself?
Yeah.
Like you were so comfortable.
Yeah. It's different for me. I'm used to being in a shot with another person, so I've never seen a photo of myself, alone. So it was cool, and I felt more comfortable than I thought I would, but it was different not getting to see my sister there beside me. I think it's a very cool experience. It's not something we dread, it's something we look forward to. And it's fun getting to see how excited everyone else gets before and after their shoots. And I'm so happy for my teammates. All of their hard work has paid off because this is gonna be an amazing calendar. I can't thank this organization enough for this experience. Like I said, I've never been out of the country before. To even, go with 33 girls that are truly, truly my best friends, just to experience all of this with those girls is amazing.
I feel like we've gotten so much time together to really just get to know each other's personalities. We have practice, every week, and we're practicing a lot, but we're so focused and geared on what we need to learn and what we need to do. Getting to see everyone in a more relaxed environment together, it's been really great to bond.
Obviously the location's great, the weather is great, but getting to know all the girls on a deeper level, I feel part of the team now. I kind of struggled with trying to find where I fit in with the team, and then this week I kind of realized that that doesn't exist. We just are a team.
The Chiefs Cheerleader Calendar Special is brought to you by Volvo of Overland Park, home of the Red Friday Rally, Prime Sport, the official hospitality and fan travel partner of the Kansas City Chiefs, Microsoft Surface, the official tablet of the Kansas City Chiefs, and by the University of Kansas Hospital, the official healthcare provider of the Chiefs and the athlete in you.